Dredge on the PlayStation 4. We're back to day 10. That's right. I died at the end of the previous video because a giant squid tore me up. So yeah, there is actually some. I guess actually creatures will attack me if I float too close to them. Like he just tore up my ship. So it was my first actual death. So I can reload from here. I can't see the creature from here. 6 o'clock. So where are we headed? I got 2 research parts. I can't put it in my storage. I can't reach my storage from here, can I? I can't reach my storage from here. It's a shame. I do have two research parts. Can't buy that. I can buy a flexible fishing pole, I guess. But I got the dredge that I needed, so that's what matters. So I'm probably better off just heading home. Press up on the D-pad. So where do I want to go? I guess I can. Well, there's a big squid there. So let's see if I can get to the other side of the basin. Yeah, where was that? There's the squid. Yeah, we're not gonna head out. We're not gonna head to that hole. That's a squid hole, so we're not going that direction. We're gonna go southwest. So we're gonna go around the squid, see if it so we can just avoid it entirely. So the most direct route sounds like a bad option. We're not gonna pick up any fish till I know where the next merchant is. We're not gonna go that way. Oh, there we go. Well, I'm assuming I could actually sell some fish here. So the good news is I paid off my debt back at headquarters. I might get these. Again, it depends on whether I can actually sell the fish here. But it's early in the morning, so that works out in my favor. I think this is the resort. Yeah, we'll get a few more of these. So again, let's find out what's actually here. Where's the dock? I can dredge this. It sounds amazing. Start dredging. Down. Whoop, hit the wrong button. Square. 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 So you're just supposed to dodge the black bricks. All done. Got another research part. So we'll throw that down here. So we got plenty of these out here. We're doing actual science. This is not a docking station, though. So where's the actual... Careful. Where's the actual dock? Dredge. That looks like a bolt of cloth. Careful. Yeah, I gotta make sure I pay attention to the square. That was a bit dodgy, but I made it work. Got another one? Oh, sorry, I gotta place it down here. Down here sounds fine. Good. So yeah, the layers of the ring do spin at different rates, but for now it's easy to dodge. So I'm fine with that. Still keep dredging if you want. Sounds good. We're good. Depleted, but we got what we wanted. So we can rotate that. We're good. So where's the actual dock? Is there no dock here? And I got that lumber. It seems easy to dodge. Yeah, we should be good. Alright. We'll come back to that. But we need a slot of 3. That's not good. Yeah, we're going to need a slot of 3 for that. Oh, well. Yeah, either way, that should work. We'll come back for more. It's almost nighttime, so I got to find the dock. We're not dredging that yet. Got some colored water in the distance. That doesn't sound very good. Disembark. Now throw some fish towards the... I don't have any fish. Okay. Call for the dog. Hold on some fish. Leave. What? Let it follow me. I collected a dog. As long as he doesn't kill me horribly. So let's collect the item. Let's collect the dog. Are we collecting the dog? We're gonna collect the dog. Can we sell the dog? A new, more permanent home, huh? I want to say there are a couple of towns south of headquarters. It might be worth it, I suppose. Right, left. Find the dog a home. Don't know where. Do I have to feed the dog, by the way? Yeah, again, where's the harbor? Leave the light on. I probably should have found the harbor before I came all the way out here. Careful. Loose debris, so I'm going to need a bomb for that. So we'll come back later and do that crap. I do need some sleep, though. That's the other problem. Watch there be like another giant squid around here. Because I shouldn't have wasted so much time dredging. I should have been looking for our harbor. Should get some sleep tonight, though. This does not look good. Hey, Kutalulu's coming for your boys. Can't be good. Love the idea of a harbor town with no actual harbor. It's where people actually... Whoops! That can't be good. That's not good. Yeah, I definitely don't want to be here now. He's chasing me, isn't he? Makes sense in a way. That better be a harbor. That better be a harbor. Looks like a harbor. Yeah, there we go. Set up shop for the night. Finally. Ah, yes, a traveling merchant. Okay. But can I sleep here is the question. Yeah, it works out in my favor. So I do have storage. Fantastic. So I can actually dump some of this in storage. 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 And we can just dump all this. We're going to research it. Like, can we put the dog in storage? I guess we can put the dog in storage. That might be amazing. Yeah, put the dog in storage. Yeah, why not? Better storage than steerage, am I right? A floating dock is just like a dry dock, huh? Are the upgrades cheaper? They actually might be more expensive now that I think about it. But we do have cargo in storage. Give me a second, yeah. We need 2 of those. Okay, what about the bolt of... Yeah, I need the bolt over here. Storage. Yeah, lay it down. Okay, and we got the... Costs $125 for the upgrade, but that's fine. Got the upgrade. So we need some actual bolts, which I'm pretty sure I don't have. Actually, no, machine parts, which I don't have. Trinkets to sell. No, don't need a bolt of cloth. I already have. So I need lumber there, lumber and machine parts here. So I do have enough parts if I can dredge them up. I should have some more dredging materials, so that's fine. Crab pots should be nice. How much do they cost? Like $100? Yeah. which I left back at the bay at the Greater Marrows, I want to say. Greater Marrow, is that what it's called? I forget. I love that my dog's in storage. We'll see if we can work it out. Shipyard. No. Oh, what's this? We got a net. Well, I actually got it. It's 20. Passively catch basic fish for those who want to explore the oceans. It's for coastal. So it's coastal trawling. Yield about 8 a day. Capacity 5x5. But I need way more room, though. Like, I don't know how, like, passively catch basic fish. Well, I can see what's going on with that eventually. Refined metal. That's for, yeah, it's a, I want to say that's a resource. It's a material I can use to expand my ship, I believe. I can also, yeah, let's see. Research. And we have a side, yeah, we have a side quest. Do I need help from anything? Sure, I can help with that. Goliath tigerfish. So the coelacanth, I believe, is an in real life. I want to say the coelacanth is an abyssinal. What's the word? It's a deep water fish. That's like a living fossil. I want to say it's like millions of years old. Like, I want to say it's the oldest known living organism, other than like say like a shark. Oarfish, gulper eel. Might have seen a gulper, but again, the oarfish and the gulper eel might be in the disturbed water that I saw earlier. Tell me about the oarfish. Deep but calm. So maybe the Gale Cliffs, which I haven't been to before. Gulper eels. So yeah, you need special gear to get those. Goliath tigerfish. Murky, swampy water. So they're mangrove fish. Is that like bayous? Bayous in Louisiana and Florida, basically. I forget. Coelacanths. But yeah, I believe those coelacanths are basically living fossils. About those rare fish. You already understand that. So what else we got? We have coral, huh? Yeah, I think I accidentally went by the Eastern Resort. You always out in the water? Any strange things? Of course. Well, yeah, like that giant golem crab that almost killed me like about 5 hours ago. Yeah, I didn't die to a giant squid or anything. Okay, research, rest, so we're gonna... What research are we doing? 'Cause we have plenty of parts. Pots. Yeah, we have a crab pot. Hardy crab pot. More space efficient, so it can hold more before it needs emptying. Oh, the capacity, okay. But ultimately, you still need room on your boat for the actual crabs. So you have to work that out. What's the deal with the nets? Well, it lasts for 2 days. And basically, I still think I just need a bigger I still need a bigger hull. So we're gonna get to that. We're gonna dredge for more equipment. Triangle. It's under research, actually. Down here. So is that in the shipyard? I think it's the dry docks, actually. Yeah, the floating docks, the dry docks, basically. So I need more lumber and an engine part, which I would dredge for that. I need 2 more lumber, which I should be able to dredge for that on the other side of the island. But first things first. So we'll rest for the day. We made it out. Okay, so how's our stock? We have room now, that's good. We also have room for nets, that's good as well. I just want more space. We're gonna have to dredge some crap. So we'll leave the dog behind. As long as it's in storage, I guess we'll be able to just teleport, you know what I mean? Press up on the D-pad. Triangle, and press up. Pursuits. Find the dog a home, catch rare fish, never gonna happen. Map. So there was another joint north of here, but the dredging is further, is in the other direction. What do you think is going to happen if I take the direct route? We'll stay nearby. We'll get some fish, sell the fish, and we'll dredge up some crabs so we can get a haul, get a larger haul. So let's do our thing. Triangles, which way we headed? Northeast at best. So we'll head northeast-ish. Undock. As long as we know how to get back. Yeah, northeast-ish. Okay, I got disturbed fish here. We're dredging. Yeah, we're going to dredge first. Then we'll worry about the other crap. That's a fortress over there in the distance on the other side of the island, so that might be useful. We aren't going to drift too far. Still see that big old giant squid. That's hilarious. Stirred water, so we'll grab a couple of these, maybe dredge some more crap. So we aren't going to fish everything. There we go. Coral grouper. 2 by 3. We'll catch another one. Not a lot. Nope, not ideal. There we go. That's ideal. Alright, we're going to make that work. Yes. The space, that's a problem. Okay. We'll leave that as is. Some more disturbed water over there. Yeah, we aren't gonna mess around with the squid, so we'll worry about that later. So over here, we're in the coastal area, I guess. So that works out in our favor. So we got some disturbed water over here. Let's see what's going on. Don't want any more of those. We'll come back to those. We actually have some dredging to do. Okay, we should have plenty of room, one hopes. These are trinkets, it looks like. Let's head over here. Trinkets just go in storage. Yep, we need lumber. Let's get it. So we should be fine. Almost done? Yeah, we got it. So we have plenty of room for that, thankfully. We have room for one more if needed. Yes, I'll leave it there. We'll make room eventually. Dredge it up. Cool. Yeah, we should be fine. We have one more, it looks like. So we do have room, if needed, for one more. Which will just go in storage anywhere, if we're being honest. And we're out. Let's just leave it here. We'll move it around if we have to. So I needed that lumber, but I also need a machine part, so we'll make that work eventually. Okay, we're going to head back home in a second. I do kind of like the individual fish kind of roaming around. It's kind of a nice touch. So we're not going to fish much. Tiny. Well, good enough. That's enough for now. We'll head out. We'll get one more and then head back. So there's some disturbed water over here. Is that a dredge I see? Is that a dredging location over there I can investigate? We're going to find out in a second. Yeah, we're going to stick to the coast. Another Another golem crowd's probably going to chase after me if I try my luck. Yep, look at that. See what we got. Flotsam. Yoink. Give me the loot. Large scrap of paper probably won't fit. Bag of doubloons. Put that down there. Will this fit? Actually, it will, I think. Holla. That somehow worked out. This can go anywhere. Just enough. So what's over here? More flotsam? No more lumber. No more room anyway. We can come back with some more of that later. So we'll grab those fancy fish later. Those fancy glowing fish. Light. If nothing else, it makes the rocks slightly easier to see before you're just about to crash into them. Nice touch. We're almost home. So we had just enough time to go around this island and no others. Hilarious, really. But we're actually just going home. I haven't worried about it. Yeah, squid if you want it. Not right now, though. Maybe some disturbed jellyfish, but whatever. Lights out. Uh-huh. We're good. And we're good. Pack it in. Gonna sell this fish. Going to the fish market. Finding a spot to grow up. Not every crack we found at every depth. Yeah, sure. I think we were in the shallows earlier. Well, I remember we left a crab pot near our home base, so there is that. Fresh. It's just stale. Really? So one of these. Yeah. So the grouper is stale. I got it in the morning though. How can it already be stale? Maybe it was stale when I got it. Yeah, this is fresh at least. But the stale stuff is still reasonably expensive, so that's cool. Even stale grouper's worth eating, I guess. I guess I should have brought it back before 8. I don't know. Okay, so this is going to storage. You'll throw all the trinkets in storage. We got plenty of room. Alright, we're good. So we can still level up our crap at the floating docks. So we'll end the video shortly. Give me a second. We don't have any engine spaces. Okay, so we can grab 2 of these lumber. L3. So we have plenty of money for that. The fish basically paid for this. They paid for most of it anyway. So we can hold rods now. So now all we need is an engine part, and we should be ready to get the new hull. We have to unlock these. So we need one more piece of lumber, which I think we have. We do. We need an extra engine part. Pot. We sell the trinkets in another town, so that's fine. What's this? Yep. Trinkets. Large scrap of paper with some shapes drawn on it. So I put it in cargo. Is she going to spot it? Let's find out. Yeah, I guess not. So we'll put it back in storage, I guess. Don't want it to take up too much space. Encyclopedia. Got the red snapper. So we have a squid that we can get at night. We'll worry about that later. Because I did see some disturbed water, and at night the squid come out. Nothing really important here. Alright, so we might as well call it an evening. We did alright. We made some progress out here. But I do need to do some dredging at some point, so we'll come back and do that later. So what research are we doing? We have plenty of pots. But again, I just need to dredge more crap so I can get a bigger hull. So we'll get to that in a second. Well, I guess we can get a net. I just need more room on my ship to like grab more stuff. So does it just pick up fish as I float? I don't know. We'll figure it out. So I recorded this commentary with the Turtle Beach Recon headset for the Nintendo Switch, plugged into a PS4 gamepad. And we'll be playing more of this. Yeah, I figure I'm going to give this game another 5 hours. This thing seems alright. It's again, libraries win again. They make me want to buy a game when this thing hits the Humble Bundle or something for like 6 or 7. If this thing runs on my laptop, I'll pay $5 for it. If there's no DRM, I'll probably pay. If there's no DRM on it, I'll probably spend $7 or $8 on it. So that's the math. A game like this, if I like it after a rental, yeah, sure, I'll spend $8 on it. This seems better than Sunless Sea, because I don't think I played Sunless Sea on a free Steam weekend, I want to say. But Sunless Sea was like, yeah, the combat was really bad. And even the post-mortem of that game said the combat was bad. But when they made the sequel, apparently it was way better. Never played it, though. I do want to play Sunless Sea, too, though. Curious about that one. But this feels like Sunless Sea with less of the tedious combat. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I remember Sunless Sea being pretty interesting. Just kind of got boring. I never recorded anything because I wasn't able to capture PC games reliably at the time that I bought it. So we'll save and quit. But Sunless Sea feels like the kind of game I would have picked up in a Humble Bundle if I did own it. And it might still appear in a Humble Bundle at some point, but we'll see how it goes. So we'll be back with more Dredge later. Day 11 is done.